In this video, we are going to talk about the constellation of the Perseus, the barrier of the demon's head. Due to his bravery and heroic deeds, particularly slaying the Medusa and rescuing the Andromeda, he was transferred into the constellation Perseus. He is often depicted in the night sky carrying the head of Medusa, which is represented by the variable star al-Ghul. Within this constellation, there are three significant and critical or qate celestial entity, a malefic one. A nebula named al-Thurayya, which is about here, I think. Let's turn it down. Yeah, this cloud is al-Thurayya, a malefic cloud. And the two others are al-Ghul and Mirfaq al-Thurayya. These three are within the Taurus sign, as you can see here. Based on the Greek myths, Perseus' mother was Danae, the daughter of the king Perseus of Argos, and his father was Zeus. Perseus had received a prophecy foretelling that his grandson would kill him. Consequently, he cast Danae and her newborn infant Perseus into the sea inside the wooden chest to perish. Through Zeus' intervention, they safely reached the island of the Cetus and were raised by a fisherman. King of Cetus, who was in love with Danae and feared the young Perseus, tricked him into fetching the head of Medusa, one of the female monsters with serpentine hair, whose gaze turned anyone to stone. With the assistance of the gods, Hades helms of the invisibility, Hermes of the sword, and Athena's reflective shield, Perseus succeeded in decapitating the sleeping Medusa by looking only at her reflection in the shield. His story with Andromeda and their son Perseus, whom the Greeks considered the ancestor of the Persians, was also mentioned in the video regarding Andromeda. Ultimately, the prophecy was fulfilled accidentally, and in a computation, Perseus inadvertently killed his grandfather Perseus. About the nature of these three entities in the Perseus constellations, al-Thurayya, al-Ghul, and Mirfaq al-Thurayya, all three are of the Mars and Mercury nature by the belief of the Republic of the Astrologists. And by the belief of the Kushar, they are from the Mars and Mercury too. So, al-Thurayya is a nebulae which is qate, as we talked about it in the first video of the fixed star and constellations, located above the Medusa relative to the ecliptic. In Arabic, sahabi means cloud. There are cloud-like masses that are not easily visible to the naked eye. When the sun and the moon form a conjunction with this nebulae, it causes visual impairment or weak eyesight for the native, just as a cloud blocks the sun. Its astronomical position is in the 15th house by the Sidereal system, and its celestial latitude is the 40 degree and 22 minutes north. But what about the al-Ghul? A very malefic star, meaning the demon's head. This star is situated within the Perseus constellation, as you see, specifically in the portion representing the severed head of the demon. Al-Ghul is the second brightest star in the Perseus constellation, and therefore also known as Beta Persei. Celestial latitude of this star is 22 degree and 26 north, and it is from the second magnitude stars. In horoscope or zodiacal astrology, it is considered one of the qate and highly malefic fixed star. As previously mentioned, astrological sages believe that its influence includes the risk of death. Or what about the Mirfaq? Mirfaq al-Thurayya or جنب حامل رأس الغول. Because it is located on the flank or side of the Perseus, this fixed star is also called جنب حامل رأس الغول, or the side of the barrier of the demon's head. This fixed star is the brightest star in the Perseus constellation, and thus known as Alpha Persei. Its celestial latitude is in the 7 degree and 30 north, and it is of the second magnitude stars. Okay, let's check them in the Z. You can see al-Ghul or Ras al-Ghul, Mirfaq or Mirfaq al-Thurayya. What about the Mesam al-Thurayya, the nebulae? This nebulae does not exist in the Z. But if you like to have a proxy star for this nebulae, you can use the Persei. Let's find this star. This one. But it is not necessary. So we have al-Ghul with this astronomical data and Mirfaq al-Thurayya. These two malefic fixed stars. About the Persei, it's not important and I cannot find it. It is here. You can use this as a proxy star for Mesam al-Thurayya, the nebulae. Okay, thank you for your attention. If you have any question, comments me. See you for the next.